So hello everyone. So far we have discussed basically two types of optical instrument. One is your simple microscope, another one is your compound microscope. Okay. So now the third and the last optical instrument from your syllabus, that is the telescope. So you already know telescope is basically used to see the distant object clearly. It means suppose there are two objects. Suppose if you have placed the book nearer to your eyes, then you can see the two words. Suppose there are two letters, then you can see the two letters clearly. But if you move the book away from your eyes, then you will not be able to distinguish in between the two letters. So the function of the telescope is to separate the two words. That is, it will provide a clear vision in between. It will provide a clear vision of the two letters for our eyes. Okay. So the telescope is not for use that the telescope, it is different from microscope. Microscope simply enlarges the object, but telescope, it is used to see the distant object clearly. Okay. So there is a difference. So that is the difference between telescope and microscope. So telescope, it is a device that is used to see the distant object distinctly. Number one. So there are two types of telescope. One is the refracting type telescope and another one is your reflecting type telescope. So telescope, it is basically of two types. Number one is refracting type, that we will discuss now, and finally we have to draw another telescope which is reflecting type. Actually refracting type telescope, matlab this telescope has some disadvantages. To overcome the disadvantages, we will further use reflecting type telescope. So obviously in refraction we will use only lens, but in reflecting type telescope, instead of lens or two lenses, we will use one mirror. Okay. So there are two types of telescope, refracting and reflecting type telescope. Again, refracting type telescope is of two types. One is your astronomical telescope. One is your astronomical telescope. Astronomical telescope, these are the telescope used to see the heavenly object. So used to see the heavenly object. Heavenly objects like planets, moon, etc. Okay. After astronomical telescope, the next one is your terrestrial telescope. Next one is your terrestrial telescope. So terrestrial telescope, it is used to see the objects on the earth, that is the trees, houses, animals that are at far distance apart from our eyes. So used to see the objects on the earth like trees, houses, animals, etc. Okay, that is a binocular. You know binocular. So that is a terrestrial telescope. So telescope are of two types, refracting and reflecting. And that is refracting is two types, astronomical and terrestrial, and reflecting, it is also of two types. One is Newtonian telescope. फिर से आ गया Newton. So one is Newtonian telescope. This is not required in our syllabus. And another one is Cassegrain type. Okay. Simply diagram is required for this telescope. Done. So these are the some types, and reflecting type telescope has some advantages over refracting type telescope. this question is very very important, that what are the advantages of reflecting type telescope over refracting type telescope. बार बार आ चुका है ये एग्जाम पे. Now we have to go for deriving some expressions for refracting type telescope. So first we will do it for refracting type telescope. Okay, so as you already know, our eye can see the object in between least distance of distinct vision, that is 25 centimeter to infinity. So here also we have to calculate the magnification for two cases. When one object is at least distance of distinct vision, that is when power is maximum. Another one when the object is at infinity or the image is formed at infinity, that is when power is minimum. Okay, so we have to do it for two types. So let us draw the ray diagram for telescope. Okay, so for astronomical telescope, the object will be at infinity. Okay, because object is at a far distance apart from the eye. So just wait for a minute. So for this lens, the object will be placed towards this lens. So this lens will be called as objective lens. Okay, suppose the optical center of this lens is say C1. So the object, where the object will be located, as you already know, object will be at infinity. So from the infinity, a light ray will come and it will pass through the optical center. The light ray that will pass through the optical center, it will not deviate and it will pass like this. Okay, one more light ray. We know that from infinity the light rays are always parallel. So object कहाँ पे है? Object is at infinity. So the parallel light rays will come like this. Try to understand the diagram. Okay, so these two are parallel light rays. This light ray is traveling from rarer to denser, then from denser to rarer. You remember the prism? Do you remember the prism? Light ray traveling from rarer to denser, then from denser to rarer. So it will move in this direction. So here also the light ray will move in the downward direction. So it will move in this way. It will move. It will travel like this. So an image will form at this location. At this location, this is say B dash, and this point is suppose A dash. So this is H dash. Okay. Now, if I place here another lens where nearby to it the eye will be there. Okay. So this one is the another lens. This is known as eyepiece lens. Eyepiece lens. So what will be the optical center of this lens? The C2 is suppose the optical center of this lens. Okay, done. Now from this one a light ray will pass directly through the optical center and it will not deviate. Another one that will pass parallel to the principal axis, it will move away, sorry, it will pass through the focus, so it will pass like this. These two light rays, they are diverging. These two light rays, they are diverging, so they will not meet at this side. So you have to extend the light ray. You have to extend the light ray. They will simply meet somewhere at this position. So here the final image B double dash, A double dash, H double dash will be formed. So where we have to keep the eye? Eye will be somewhere at this position. Okay. So what is the angle made by the final image with the eye? This angle is the angle made by the image with the eye. What is the angle made by the object? Object is at infinity. So whatever the angle made by the object with this center, the same angle almost will be made by the object with this one, because same angle. You just try to understand with the help of this diagram. Suppose a line that is at infinity, so it is making some angle at this position जो infinity से आया, यहाँ पे ये एंगल बना रहा है, ठीक है. तो ये एंगल infinity से जो है और ये वाला एंगल means from infinity these light rays are coming ना. So whatever the angle made by this one with this, the same angle will be made by the line with this one also. So what is the angle made by the object with the eye? We will consider these angles. So if this is theta naught, then this angle will also be equal to theta naught. Okay. Object distance that we do not know, that is suppose infinity, that is suppose नहीं, ये वो infinity है, ठीक है. This is object is at infinity. So where the image will form? Where the image will form? So the image will form at focus. Okay. So this one will be the focus. किसका focus? This is the B dash. So this is focal length of the objective. You already know that if the object is at infinity, then the image will form at focus. So this distance and this distance, we have to consider almost equal. This is the this is here. Can we consider this one as focus? No, because we already know that if the light rays that are parallel to the principal axis, it will pass through the focus. This one is a simple light ray that is coming at certain angle, and I have given you this one as an understanding diagram, that if light rays are traveling from medium 1 to medium 2, then again 1, then it will travel in the downward direction. So it will also travel rarer to denser, then denser to rarer, na? So it will travel downward direction. But remember, this is not the focus. Why? Because this light ray is not parallel to the principal axis. Only if the light ray which is parallel to the principal axis will pass to the focus. So B dash को मैं इधर लिखूंगा, दोनों ही सेम है. So this is f naught. F naught मतलब focal length of the eyepiece. So this distance is focal length of the not eyepiece, objective. FO. Done. This one from here to this is the object distance for the eyepiece, and this is the image distance for the eyepiece. Okay. इसका focus suppose somewhere at this one, this is FE, because this object, ये जो object है, that must be within the focus of that lens ना. So this distance will be or equal to FE, मतलब focal length of the eyepiece. Okay. So this distance is nothing but UE. So what is the length? Length will be from this one to this one. So length of the telescope L equal to F naught plus UE. This is the formula of length of the telescope. So now we have to derive the magnifying power for the telescope. So let us solve it in this portion. I am going to erase this portion. स्पेस बहुत कम है, डायग्राम बहुत ज़्यादा है, बहुत बड़ा है. So magnifying power, as you already know, magnifying power is, what is the formula of magnifying power? It is angle made by the image with the eye to the angle made by the object with the eye. So this is theta divided by theta naught. So what is theta from the diagram? Tell me. Theta is perpendicular by base. Perpendicular is A dash B dash. So we'll write here A dash B dash divided by C2 F naught. base is C2 F naught. Next one, theta naught is perpendicular, that is A dash B dash, base is C1 F naught. So A dash B dash divided by C1 F naught, cancel, so it will be C1 FO divided by C2 FO. Now what is C1 FO? C1 FO, C1 to FO is this is the image distance for the objective, and which is your equal to FO. So we'll write here that magnifying power is equal to VO, and what is C2FO? From C2FO, this is minus UE. So instead of VO, we can write here FO. Okay, so it will be FO divided by minus of UE. So this one is the magnifying power under any situation. Now you already know there will be two situations. One is when magnifying power is minimum, that is when the image is formed at infinity, and another one is when the magnifying power is maximum, that is when the image is formed at least distance of distinct vision. So number one, case one, when magnifying power is minimum, that is image is formed at infinity. Acha, tell me when this image A double dash B double dash will be formed at infinity. We know that if the object is at focus, then image will form at infinity. For this image, which one is the object? This is the object A dash B dash. If A dash B dash is at the focus of this lens, then image will form at infinity. That means this object must be at the focus of this one, that lens. It means what will be the object distance then? Object must be at the focus. So we will write that UE must be or equal to FE. बाद में इसका diagram I will draw it. Okay. So that is magnifying power is minimum. That is V naught minus of V naught divided by FE. Okay. This is the minimum magnifying power for the telescope, minus of V naught divided by FE. Or also you can write this is your equal to minus of focal length of the objective divided by focal length of the eyepiece. Okay. Next one is case 2. Case 2 is when magnifying power is maximum. When magnifying power is maximum, और magnifying power maximum कब होता है? When ciliary muscles at the maximum contraction पे होता है. That is image is at what? Least distance of distinct vision. Least distance of distinct vision. Okay. Now least distance of distinct vision matlab this image, the final image must be at what? That must be at D. So here I can write that VE must be or equal to minus of D. Now what is the formula? You have to calculate the value of UE. So from the lens formula you know that 1 by VE minus 1 by UE is equal to 1 by FE. So what is 1 by V? This is 1 by minus of D minus of 1 by U E is equal to 1 by Fe. Okay? After that, you come to this side. Okay? So 1 by UE will be or equal to 1 by Fe. 1 by Fe also one more thing, here UE will be plus or minus. U is in the left hand side, na? So it will be minus. Minus it will be plus. So 1 by minus D plus this one. So 1 by UE is equal to 1 by Fe plus 1 by D. So what is the formula of magnifying power? After this, you come to this part. So magnifying power is equal to magnifying power is minus F naught into 1 by UE. From this formula, magnifying power is minus F naught into 1 by UE. What is 1 by UE? Put that value. It will be minus of F naught 1 by Fe plus 1 by D. So this one will be the formula for magnifying power under maximum condition. So these are the two formula. One is minus of F naught by Fe, and this one is maximum when it is minus of F naught 1 by Fe plus 1 by D. So these are the two formulas. This can be written as, you take Fe to the outside, then it will be minus of F naught by Fe 1 plus, यहाँ पे ऊपर में रहेगा Fe divided by D. You bring Fe inside, it will be 1 by Fe. Fe cancel, so it will be 1 by D. You will get this one. So the formula is this one. That is minus of F naught by Fe 1 plus Fe by D. And for minimum, the formula is only minus of F naught by Fe. For maximum, it is minus of F naught by Fe into 1 plus Fe divided by D. Okay? So this is the formula for telescope. Next one, what is the formula for length of the telescope? So now we will go for length of the telescope. Okay, this is the length of the telescope. L, length of the telescope. Length of the telescope, L is equal to F naught plus UE. Fo plus UE. You look at this formula. इस formula को यहाँ लेके आ जाओ. 1 by UE 1 by Fe plus 1 by D. So what will be the LCM? LCM will be D into Fe. So it will be D plus Fe is equal to 1 by UE. So UE will be D, that is 25 Fe by D plus Fe. So what will be this formula now? L will be or equal to Fo plus D, focal length of the eyepiece, divided by D plus Fe. This is the length of the telescope in terms of focal length and least distance of distinct vision. Okay, so this is all about telescope. You got two formula for telescope. One is when magnifying power is minimum. So magnifying power is minimum, the formula is f naught by fe. Another one is magnifying power maximum when the formula is f naught by fe 1 plus fe by d. So these are the formulas that you got from telescope. Okay, so I have already said कि two condition था, एक minimum when the image is formed at infinity. तो यहाँ पे तो image is not forming at infinity. That is also another type of ray diagram that we have to do now. And third one is when the this one magnifying power is maximum when the image is formed at least distance. Suppose this one is the least distance here. Okay. So the thing is, draw the ray diagram of the telescope when the magnifying power is minimum or the image is formed at infinity. Okay. So when the final image will be formed at infinity, very simple. This one, this is the first lens. This one from infinity, this is the optical center C1, the light rays traveling like this. Another one, they are parallel to the previous one because from infinity aa raha hai na. So these are, they are coming from infinity. So it will form an image at this position, suppose say. So this is the image. B dash, A dash, this one is the eyepiece. Okay, if this image is at the focus of eyepiece, so this is FE. This is also the focus of objective, so it will be FO. दोनों का फोकस क्या हो रहा है, यहाँ पे coincide हो रहा है. Object at infinity, so for this lens, image will form at focus. For which lens? For objective lens. So this is the focal length of this one. But if this image is at the focus of this one, then where the image will form? At infinity. So one light ray, it will travel like this through the optical center, and another one, it will travel like this. So both of them, they are parallel, so they will not meet. So simply we extend. So where the image will form? At infinity. Okay. So this is the position of our eyes. So what is the length of the telescope now? This distance is from here to here. This is focal length of the objective. This distance is focal length of the eyepiece. This plus this is equal to length of the telescope. Okay. So one is when least distance, the formula is L equal to F naught plus dFe by d plus Fe. And when the image is formed at infinity, L equal to simply F naught plus Fe. Diagram is important. Okay. When, this is when magnifying power is minimum or when image is at infinity or relaxed condition. This is the figure. Okay, when magnifying power is minimum, when image is at infinity or relaxed condition. This is the ray diagram, and the formulas, based on these formulas we will be having a class, and there we will solve only numericals. One numerical is already solved today, and few more numericals will be solved in our next classes. Okay.